Hey Cardinal signs! So this is going to be your eclipse message, basically what you need to hear, embrace, prepare for, all that good stuff in regards to the eclipse or eclipse season. We just did have the full moon eclipse in Sagittarius on May 26th, and we'll be approaching the new moon in Gemini, or the new moon eclipse in Gemini, on June 10th. So we are going to be experiencing a lot of changes. I feel that eclipse season is about closing out chapters, like major chapters, so that we can kind of embrace new ones. I see eclipse season as like, whereas regular full moon transits or new moon transits are like, I guess they wouldn't necessarily be minor arcana cards, but I always see eclipse energy as like the major arcana cards, like big shifts in your life, big things that need to be worked through, that you may have been like trying to work through for some time, but eclipses come to really shake things up, and like sometimes the change can be unexpected, it can be very abrupt, and it causes us to really have to like tie out any loose ends and move into new energy. So that's what we are dealing with right now. Cardinal signs are Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries. So that is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what you guys are dealing with. I'm going to be starting with my Life Changes Butterfly Oracle deck, just because full moons are all about change. And then we will go on from there. I have a few different decks in front of me. So I hope you guys are having a good day. Oh wow, that's so quick. Okay, I will say every single group got this card. You are stronger than you know. I just feel like right now this eclipse energy, on top of like all of the 5011 retrogrades that are happening right now, Mercury retrograde, Jupiter about to go retrograde, Saturn, Pluto, Juno is about to retrograde in July, like so many retrogrades, I swear. So I feel like right now we are feeling a little bit overwhelmed, you know what I mean, with this energy, because it kind of retrogrades force you to slow down, force you to reflect, force you to embrace. And so I think a lot of us are having a hard time doing that a little bit right now. What else? What other changes are coming in for the cardinal signs, please? What other changes for cardinal signs? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for cardinal signs. Alright, you guys got new career. Everyone got new career. I love that. I think that you guys are likely wanting to just switch things up. For some of you guys, it could be self-employment. For some of you guys, you're just looking to move into another industry is what I'm channeling. Like, you don't feel that the industry you're currently working in is for you, or you could feel as though you're just kind of like working a job for it to be a job. And I think that you guys kind of, yeah, you got seeking and finding and hobbies. So I feel that some of you guys are like, this is just a job and I want a purpose. I want a career, you know? And I do think that that's possible for you with the getting you are stronger than you know. Some of you right now could feel like it's not possible, or you're so far gone into like whatever job you're in that you are afraid of like changing that, you know what I mean? Or like having to take the risk, possibly losing out on money, or, you know what I mean, having to not go broke, but like, I was about to say that, I don't know, like, I feel like that maybe some of you guys' energy a little bit dramatic, like, I don't want to go broke. I don't think you're gonna go broke, but you may have to like take a pay cut for a second, or you may have to like save more right now, so that when you do that, like, you're, you know, when you become self-employed or you start a new job, you either have to wait for those checks to come in, or you have to like embrace the fact that money's not going to come in overnight, you know? And so I think that's something you guys are actually worried about. Let's see what else is coming through for you guys. You did get leaving, so I do feel that, or leavings on the bottom of the deck, so I do feel that some of you guys, I already started shuffling, so it went away, but I do feel like some of you guys are, wanting to leave a job, like I said. Some of you guys could be spiritualists, or wanting to, these hobbies and new career that you got could be in regards to wanting to be a reader, wanting to, you know, embrace your gifts more when it comes to religion and spirituality, wanting to provide readings for people. Maybe some of you guys are astrologers or into astrology. Everyone is getting this card as well. If you are watching this and you, sorry, it fell. Let me see. If you are watching this and you are an astrologer, a spiritualist, anything, and you have any idea as to why everyone is getting dietary change, I got dietary change, there's body changes in this card, there's new exercise program, and I swear for all of my collective messages for the past couple weeks, for clients, for this, like, each group did get something to do with dietary change, body change, new healthcare change, new fitness program. So I feel as though there's something in the air that is forced, like that, like whether I don't really know, but I feel like we're all being called to focus more on our health, more on our bodies, more taking care of ourselves. So you guys did get dietary change, and I feel as though you guys will need to focus on, I think some of you guys could be like not eating the best, you know what I mean, or needing to eat better. You could be wanting to lose weight, and so you may need to like cut back on, like, I just picked up on some of you guys eating out too much. Yeah, look it, I knew it was gonna come out. Self-employment came out. So I had a feeling. I picked up on that right away, that that's what some of you guys were really desiring right now, because you're changing your mind about the current job you have. You're just not feeling it anymore. So that's why you got that seeking and finding card first. You guys are like, it's like the soul searching card, you know? What other changes can the cardinal signs deal with? Look at that. I love it for you. So I do feel, you got windfall. Oh, snap. Windfall. So I do feel that you guys are going to, if you're worried about money, don't worry about money. I actually feel like you guys are going to be coming into unexpected money, some kind of promotion. You guys could, you know, have gotten like a bonus or something, that if you are wanting to become self-employed and you do work at like a job right now, or like a corporate job, and you're wanting to do self-employment, I feel like you should actually like take your time and try to like rack up as much money as you can. Or some of you may have like recently gotten like a bonus or something, so you're able to put that money away so that you kind of have a what is that called? Not a, I don't know what, like a cushion, you know what I mean? Something to fall back on. I don't know why I couldn't think of my words. But you also got join in. So I do feel as that some of you guys, if you are wanting to be self-employed, if some of you guys are spiritualists, or you're wanting to, like, you're wondering if you have the potential to be successful doing readings and stuff, I do feel like it's possible. But I think that right now you guys need to join in, like whether it's being more a part of the community, interacting with more people, asking more questions, maybe to people who are like more experienced than you, you know, because you did get that seeking and finding. So I feel like it's finding answers, looking for new opportunities, and like just new connections. So I do feel that that is happening for you guys. And then the last card you got is sobriety. So some of you guys could, I do feel like basically because some of you guys are wanting to enter into self-employment, that you're needing to save money. So with the dietary change and sobriety, I don't feel like necessarily you guys are like super codependent on like whatever this is, like this sobriety card, if you drink or smoke or whatever. I really just feel like you may need to take like a tolerance break, or you guys may need to just like recognize how much money you're spending on this thing, and maybe put that away toward, you know, your savings, so that you can focus more so on the self-employment. Because you did get the dietary change and sobriety, and I feel like both of those things are in regards to like spending money, you know what I mean? Because I did pick up on like eating out or eating poorly, and then like, yeah, indulging in like indulgence, you know, is kind of what I'm picking up on for you guys here. Okay, let's get into the chakra cards. Let's see what you guys are dealing with, what chakras are either blocked right now, what you need to work through in order to embrace these changes, embrace this energy coming toward you with eclipse season. Yeah, you guys got service, you got balance, you got instincts. Some of you guys with this job, if you're feeling like you want to leave this environment or whatever, I feel like you guys could feel like you put a lot of energy into wherever you are right now, and you're just over it. Like, I don't feel like you do feel like you do recognize that you are investing so much into something that you don't really feel like is giving back to you anymore, or if it never really was to begin with, because you did get balance. So there's a need for balance. There's a need for you to pull your energy back from this situation, because you got instincts. Like, you need to follow your instincts. I feel like for many of you, this is something you've known for a while now, or you have been realizing, and it's like now time to start to really like crack down on making this happen, you know? That's why you got the stronger than you know. Instead of like putting all the doubt into your head and this isn't gonna happen, and I'm not gonna have the money I need, and I'm gonna fail, and I'm gonna, you know, I feel as though you guys actually need to recognize that it's just about planning, effective planning, believing in yourself, saving, budgeting, all of the things, like practical things, you know? I don't feel as though, like, even if you guys are wanting to go into like religion and spirituality, like a spiritual route, you still need to practice, or you need to maintain practicality. I also think that's why you guys got balance. Some of you guys could just kind of like depend on luck a lot, or like your intuition, like allowing your intuition to like lead you toward things, which is cool and all, but I think that now is time, like spirit is what I'm channeling, is that spirit wants you to actually take action now. Like your instincts are strong, you guys probably do have luck, and you guys do have like a strong intuition, but I think that now, like with the join in card, you know, the seeking and finding, even the service card, and you guys got join in, it's like you need to put yourself out there more, you know what I mean? You actually need to like start giving back to people and showing people your skills and showing people what you're capable of, so that they can like trust you, and you can build that credibility, and you can, you know, start to move into this new what's it called, this new journey of self-employment and just wanting to like be more independent. I'm gonna pull 1 or 2 more cards and see what comes out for you guys. Cardinal children. Yeah, okay, so you guys got perfection. So exactly, I feel like this card comes out when it's like you guys are way too obsessed with perfection. You guys are not willing to accept that if you move into this journey, if you, you know, pursue, for some of you who aren't really necessarily trying to pursue self-employment, but it could just be like a new career, a promotion, a different industry that's more aligned with yourself, anything. I just feel like you guys need to recognize that nothing is going to be perfect. Any job you go to, even a self-employment, is not going to be perfect. You're going to hate yourself some days. You're going to hate your clients some days. You're going to, you know what I mean? Like, even when you go and work in public, like, for someone else, you have little nitpicky things and you're like, oh, if I worked for myself, I wouldn't have to deal with this. But then when you start to work for yourself, you realize that there's so many other things that you have to deal with that you may not actually deal with working for someone else. And there's still pros and cons to both. So I think that's something you guys actually need to realize and embrace, because this card shows me, like, even with them holding like these little berries and stuff, and this girl is like inside the other girl, and it's like needing to embrace, like, I don't know, I just feel like you are like internalizing everything and needing to embrace that, like, there's a lot of fertility here and there's a lot of abundance, because these grapes, these berries, they look all juicy and big. I just feel like there's a lot of abundance in your life, but you are dwelling so much on perfectionism and dwelling on so much of like what you may have to go without for a little bit or whatever, you know? And I just feel like you need to recognize, in order to move forward, you have to like release this mentality. You have to release this environment, these people, whatever it is that is keeping you stagnant and stuck. Because right now, like, I think I mentioned this card, that you guys did get the victim card. Like, I feel like you are this like stagnancy, like where you're at in life, this satisfaction or this dissatisfaction that you're feeling, whether it's in your workplace, in your relationships, and whatever, it's kind of self-imposed, because you guys are kind of like staying there, you know? It's like, you know better. I feel like this group has known better for a while, and you guys are just staying there because it's comfortable, you know what I mean? Which is not good. I definitely want you guys to, like, that's why you got the Stronger Than You Know and join in, because it's like, you need to step out of your comfort zone, or you're just going to continue to be miserable, to be quite honest. And like, I don't mean to say that in an insensitive way, but it's more so in a way of like, I feel like even spirit is kind of like, well, what else do you want us to do? You know what I mean? Like, we've showed you what is possible for you, and you keep like denying it, or you keep like running away from it, you know, or pretending that those aren't, like with the instincts card, I feel like for some of you guys, you're like ignoring your intuition, or ignoring what you know needs to happen, or what you know could possibly happen, because you're just used to whatever you've been doing, and it's not really serving you anymore. So I definitely recommend trying to shift your perspective, you know what I mean? Let me pull some, some of my handwritten deck, just to see what else you guys are dealing with. I do feel like I kind of spoke faster than the rest of the groups, so let's see what else I can pull out for you guys. What is it that cardinal signs are dealing with right now for this eclipse energy? What else are they dealing with? Illusions. Like I said, you guys are feeling as though things aren't possible for you. You're psyching yourself out. You're you know, you're telling yourself what you're not capable of instead of what you are. And I think that that needs to change, because these illusions basically make me feel as though you are convincing yourself of something that's not really true. And like I said, this is kind of self-imposed. Even with this girl being inside of the other girl, it's like you're two in your thoughts, you know what I mean? You're internalizing everything. Even this victim card, the story of this victim card, if you see the dragon and the acorn, or like, sorry, the, what is that, squirrel, and then this acorn right here, it is basically that the squirrel and the dragon, the story is that they both, I don't quite remember, but it's like they both wanted the acorn and they were doing things to try to manipulate each other into getting it. And then at the end, neither of them get it because they both were like trying to manipulate each other. I don't know how to explain that better, but and I don't feel like pulling out the whole book right now, but that card makes me feel as though it's like when you are trying to achieve something, but you're going about it the wrong way. You know what I mean? When it's, you actually just need to embrace your truth. You actually just need to speak up. You actually just need to take action on these things. And instead, you're kind of like holding yourself back because you're allowing yourself to be victimized. You know, you're saying, oh, these people take advantage of me at my job or in my relationship, or, you know what I mean? I just feel like that's kind of what you guys are feeling. Like you're overwhelmed. You're given too much responsibility. And like not enough recognition for it, you know, and I feel as though you guys are actually need to realize like you have stayed here. You have allowed them to give you this much responsibility. You keep saying yes, and now it's time to say no. It's time to take back. I'm actually hearing, what is that card that I have in one of my decks, but it's like take back control of your life. Oh, that's actually in like the romance oracle deck. So for some of you guys, this could actually be a relationship. Very, very interesting. For some of you, this could be a relationship because that take back control of your life card is actually in my romance oracles deck. And so there definitely there's a need for you guys to do that. Yeah, you got obstacles on the bottom of the deck. Obstacles is there. So yes, you are going to be going through obstacles, and that's just a part of life. There's no need to shy away from these changes that are happening or these things that you need to overcome, because if you shy away from them, you're never going to overcome them, and then you're just going to keep thinking what if, when I actually do feel that for this self-employment or whatever goal that you guys are trying to reach is actually very much possible for a lot of you. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Cancer, I think, was on the bottom of the deck as well. Yeah, Cancer. So some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius or Cancer, or some of you could be a Cancer. And you are coming into realizations. I do feel like this realizations is about your confidence. Did you guys get the Courage card? I can't remember. I think it might have been the last group, but I do feel that you guys, they also got confidence. The fixed signs, so you could have fixed placements or be dealing with one, especially getting that Aquarius card. But I just feel as though you need to actually step into your confidence and recognize that you're the one holding yourself back, that the universe actually has your back, that like you probably have people in your life that even have your back. But you're not balanced right now. And I do feel that you guys are putting a lot of energy into whether it's other people or environments or jobs or whatever that are not giving back to you in the same way. And that's also why this balance here is needed. Because it's like you guys could even be feeling resentful. And it's like not to say you don't have a right to be resentful, because yes, I understand giving to someone and hoping that they recognize that and wanting to return the favor. But when you I feel that for some of you, you've kind of been doing that repeatedly and nothing's changing. And so you kind of are recognizing how you have, not betrayed yourself, but yeah, like how your lack of boundaries and your lack of standing up for yourself has gotten you here. And that's why I think that you need to continue to, or you need to start speaking up for yourself, because it's only going to get worse if you don't say anything. Or, you know, after, like, especially at a job, like, if you keep tolerating things, if you're like, yes, I'll do that, yes, I do that, yes, I'll do that, and you're just a yes man, and then finally you set boundaries one day, and you're like, no, I feel unappreciated, I'm not going to do that. Your employers are going to be looking at you like, okay, like, why didn't you say something sooner? Or, like, you know, even in a relationship, when you, like, let things build up, and then you spaz, or you just, like, are like, okay, after all this time, I can't tolerate this anymore. It's like it's hard to go back, you know what I mean? It's hard to set a boundary after something has been so far gone. So the quicker or the faster that you embrace whatever this is that's not in alignment with you, yeah, the quicker you will start to feel more confident in yourself and the choices that you have to make and things like that. Because you did get delays, so I feel like these are being created due to like how you're addressing things right now or not addressing things right now. And then you got shade or sneakiness. So I just feel like this is like such a hot mess. Sorry, cardinal signs, but I just feel like there could be sneakiness and shade coming from you or another person. It could be coming from your employer. It could be coming from your partner, especially getting this victim card. Like I said, it's like trying to get what you want, but going about the wrong way of doing so. So for some of you, actually, what I'm picking up on also is if this is a relationship or a job where you are feeling underappreciated or taken advantage of, it's like you're being passive aggressive or you are being shady and sneaky. You know what I mean? Like there could be things you're trying to do to like take your power back in the situation, but you're actually just kind of getting down to the level of this person, if that makes any sense. And so you need to work on like being the bigger person, you know what I mean? You got the stronger than you know card, so I do feel like that is about you guys needing to really recognize that you have more power than you like allow yourself to believe, you know what I mean? I realized I didn't pull the Moonology cards for you guys, so I'm gonna do that now. No wonder why I was like, why is this taking, or why was this so much shorter than the other videos? But Moonology cards are what you need to hear at this time. This is gonna be for the fixed sign, or sorry, not fixed signs. Again, you could have fixed sign placements. This is for cardinal signs: Aries, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. Look at that. Look at that. I love when I'm on point. You got show the world the real you, which is full moon Aquarius. Some of you guys definitely have Aquarius placements or you're dealing with one. Show the world the real you, full moon Aquarius card. You also got step out of your comfort zone. I love that. Step out of your comfort zone with, it's the North Node. So I feel like whatever it is that you guys are actually trying to move toward, whether it is self-employment or like I said, a new industry, a new career, the North Node represents your fate, your destiny, where you need to head in life. So I do feel that if you guys embrace this and you make these changes and you stand in your truth, you are going to be headed in the right direction. That this calling that you guys have, that these instincts that you're having are actually a push for you guys to embrace your purpose. And so I do feel that once you do that and you show the world the real you and step out of your comfort zone, look at the next card. A win-win forecast is welcome. Or a win-win outcome is forecast. I don't know what the hell I was just saying there, but it's a full moon in Libra card. So I do feel that balance. Didn't you guys look at that? Okay, look at this. Didn't I say balance the scales? So I do feel like that is going to be happening for you guys, but you have to like embrace your truth first. Don't let the past hold you back is also what you guys got. This is a South Node card, so you got North Node and South Node. So some of you guys could also like, I don't know if the eclipse is, like, some of you guys could have, like, North Node, South Node in Gemini and Sagittarius, or, you know, like, you could have some kind of, like, even the moon in Gemini, Sagittarius. I don't know. I'm just picking up on, like, the fact that you got North Node and South Node makes me feel as though you guys are going, like, whatever transit you're experiencing is really, it could be highlighting your nodes, it could be affecting your nodes, and this is like really forcing you to realize like what's been holding you back and what you actually are meant for. You know what I mean? I love when that happens too. Like if you see the two cards together, the duality is so real. North Node, South Node. Love that for you guys. So interesting. Yeah, look at that. Because didn't the other Libra card come out too? Full moon in Libra and then new moon in Libra, and another balance card, and then on the bottom of the deck it said a new romantic cycle begins. So for some of you guys this could be like, didn't I say that it could be in regards to a relationship? You guys, some of you are perfectionists, some of you guys do feel like this is holding you back, some of you guys may be feeling underappreciated and are needing to approach it in a more mature way, like addressing it, you know what I mean? If you're feeling underappreciated or you're feeling like someone is like not recognizing how they're making you feel or recognizing your worth or making you feel neglected, whatever the case may be, in work or in love. For some, this is love for sure, but a new romantic cycle begins. So I think that once you guys actually address this, address how you feel like you're taken advantage of, the service card, like you're always giving more than you receive back, I feel like for some of you guys, you actually have a chance to turn things around in your relationship. You know what I mean? The perfection card is a root chakra card. So it could be something like that's just what you guys are trying to work toward. That you could be very, like, not nitpicky necessarily. You could have a lot of expectations for yourself. I don't know why I can't think of my words. You could have a lot of expectations for yourself and other people. You could really like be wanting to better yourself right now, wanting to move into this new chapter. And so the perfection card is just kind of reflective of like how you really do want alignment in your life ultimately, but you need to recognize that it's going to take trial and error, that it's going to take these hard conversations at times, that it's going to take you stepping out of your comfort zone, leaving certain things behind. Like, I'm picking up on like sacrifice, basically, like recognizing that the things that you want in life, because I do feel that a lot of you guys with the instinct card and luck is on your side and windfall, and what other cards did you guys get? But I feel, remember when I said that I felt you guys are pretty lucky in life? I feel like you guys are kind of needing to realize that, like, you're not always going to be lucky. Things aren't always going to be handed to you. Things aren't always going to fall perfectly into place. Sometimes you have to do the work. So keep that in mind. I love you guys. I went a little bit over, so I'm just going to stop it there. I hope that provided you with some sense of clarity. Happy full moon and eclipse. Good luck with the new moon in Gemini. I'm excited for that one since I am a Gemini. Otherwise, take care, guys. Have a good day. Bye.